The other issue we're talking about, and I'll bet you do something on this, or you might have already, is the Laurel Hubbard issue, which is going to be massive, mate. I don't know if you have yet, but when she gets closer to Laurel competing, I think it's going to be one of the biggest emotive issues in sport that we've had for a long, long time in this country. I won't say it's going to divide a nation, but at the moment, it's either yes or no, isn't it? And it's mostly no. I'd say 90%, 95% of New Zealand people say it just doesn't sound right. It's not going to look right. So what I've done is already I've spoken to two people, two women. One is a university professor out of Waikato, who's an expert in this field on the subject of trans athletes. And when I asked her right at the very end, should she be able to compete, should Laurel Hubbard be able to compete, it was a long pause, actually. So there's an interview worth listening to. That'll be on. And they'll also interviewed and put one in the can too, a lady by the name of Joanna Harper, who's an advocate. She's trans herself. She transitioned from male to female when she was 47 years of age. She's now 64. She's been used as a consultant by the Olympic Committee. She's also been used when World Rugby decided whether trans rugby players could actually play the game. She was used as one of the two consultants, and they consequently said, no, we don't want them in our game at the moment. We feel it's too risky. So, that's an issue I'm going to sort of work in the next 5, 6, 7 days before, because I just feel that.
But look, on the Laurel Hubbard thing as well, we have talked about that quite a bit, not just Laurel Hubbard, because I think it's really important. Like when the question gets asked, should Laurel Hubbard be allowed to compete? The answer is yes, because it's a bit like the referees, because those are the rules right now. So it's actually nothing to do with Laurel Hubbard. She's abiding by all the rules. The rules are in place. She's able to. If you want to go to the next level of conversation, which is should transgender athletes be in the Olympics, that's another conversation altogether. But I hope, I'm being a bit naive saying this, but I hope Laurel Hubbard doesn't get a lot of kickback, because she hasn't set the rules. She hasn't pushed for the rules. She's actually being very quiet and stayed out of the limelight, and she's just adhering to the rules that are in there and being accepted. So I'm hoping she's kind of safe and well and is not getting attacked for it. Well, it's naive. Totally. That's naive saying she's not being, because obviously there's always dicks out there, But the question above that is an interesting one, and we're looking to do something leading up to the Olympics here as well.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
I think everyone will. Yeah.